friends, welcome to episode 2 of Character Create. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for checking in. We are going to do I was thinking of a pirate shark or a shark pirate today. I've got my tools, so all you need is a colored pencil and a marker or pen, eraser, sharpener if you need it. All right, let's go. So I was thinking more of a hybrid man shark rather than a shark just wearing a pirate hat or wearing pirate stuff. So I was going to do a little bit of a mix between the two, but not too grotesque or anything, but just kind of still a fun character. So it's basically be a shark with arms and legs. And so I'm going to start. I started all my drawing by sketching out really lightly. I'm going to do like a kind of a vertical squashed football, rugby ball, or a football, American football, like that shape there in the middle of my paper, and make sure I've got lots of room around to draw all different parts around my character. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be wobbly with your lines. So I'm going to do his legs here. And I'm just doing, I don't know, I'm kind of playing around with some shapes, some skinny rectangles. And I think I'm going to give him some boots. So I'm not really sure on the details of that yet, but there's his kind of pirate boots. He's going to kind of take shape as we go along. You can see how rough I'm sketching, how loose. I'm going to do a little triangle on his back there for his fin. I'm going to place, let's see here. I'm going to do kind of wobbly pasta macaroni kind of shape arms coming out here. And I want to give a lot of room around here so I can give him some accessories or kind of have him be holding something. I haven't really worked it out yet, but we'll get there together. And like I always say, you don't have to copy me exactly, or you don't have to do everything I'm doing. You could put your own spin on your character. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this. It could be a dolphin pirate or an octopus pirate or whatever. It could be whatever you want. So I'm going to give him like a tall captain's hat, like a pirate captain's hat right around here. And let's see here. I'm going to give him, sharks have these big snouts here. Apparently, if a shark's eating you or trying to bite you, you're supposed to kick it in the nose, I guess, and it kind of messes up its, whatever. It hurts him, but I don't know if I ever want to be in that position. So he's going to be pretty happy. I think maybe he's just raided some ships. I'm going to give him a big old mouth so we can fit lots of teeth in here. So let's give him a big smiley mouth here. And I'm just kind of playing around here. I'm going to put his two eyes up here, and I draw really cartoony, so I usually draw my eyes as circles. So I'm just going to erase some. Usually I don't erase my lines too much when I'm sketching, but I just want you to be able to read that. Okay, something like this. Oh, he looks so sweet now, but wait till we fill that mouth with some sharp teeth. So I wouldn't make them all the same size, because all the shark's mouths really have jaggedy teeth. They're pointing all different direction. They have lines and lines of teeth in their mouth, but we don't have to make those. So it's okay if these are curved. Some of them are straight triangles, but try to do them pointing in different directions, and that makes it more of an interesting design where it's not everything is exactly the same. You don't want to do triangle, triangle, triangle. I'll show you that more when I'm inking, but you can see how there's different shapes and sizes within the character overall you want, and then within little elements like the teeth as well. So, okay, there he is a little bit. So I'm going to give him a big belt here. And he's going to have some sort of sword here. We'll have to work on that, what it's going to be made out of or whatever. And let's see here. And I'm going to put a circles here at the end of these pasta shapes for his arms. So I don't really know his hands are going to go there. So that's kind of his outline here, right, already here. So, and a pirate usually has a parrot or a monkey on his shoulder, but let's give him some sort of creature that's going to be sitting here. Some sort of sea creature, little sea creature could be hanging out here. But I'm just going to put a circle there for now. Okay, let's see here. And I might do kind of a gross, slimy seaweed beard. So I'm going to rough that in there like that. Put some wavy lines in and all that. So there he is. And I've got him all roughed out. And I did that just by sketching. It's okay to be messy. Look at how crazy my lines are. It's okay to make mistakes and draw really lightly. So now I'm ready to ink. I'm just going to start going over him. And then this is where I add details and kind of think about his personality. Is he a good pirate, or is he, is he a privateer, a buccaneer? Kind of, he does it for good. I'm going to put a big hole in his hat here. You don't have to do this. Maybe a cannon ball just went, shot very close to his head, and he just missed it in battle. So that's a big chunk out of there. And look at how my lines are. They're not perfectly straight. It's okay to be, everything's organic here. So especially he's a sea life kind of pirate. So everything can be a little bit wobbly. This is the brim for his hat. You can draw little barnacles around if you want to give it some details. Might come back to that hat a little bit, add some more things to it. But I'm going to go down here. Let's draw his fin. And sometimes you see with sharks, they have a little cut or a little part missing of the fin. So here we go. Okay, let's do his nose, snout, I don't know, whatever you call it on a shark. Whatever we call it on a shark pirate. So he's got his big smile here. Right. And here's his teeth. This is what I want to mean. That you can have some curved, some longer than others, some short, some small, some growing behind him. But I would put a lot in there. Sharks are just basically, swimming teeth, big mouth of teeth. So big, small, medium, curved, straight. Some could be missing. You could make, if you color yours, you could make one gold, like a pirate. And there's his tongue, and there's the back of his mouth there. It's coming together. So I'm going to draw his eyes now. And these don't have to be perfectly round or the same size. Sometimes it's nice to do one small, one big. I'm going to put a little bit of wrinkles under his eyes, some bags under his eyes. Maybe he's a bit older. He may have been older to get captain of this ship. And I'm going to give him, I know sharks don't have eyebrows, but I'm going to give this guy some seaweed eyebrows, some wobbly eyebrows. And he's looking very determined. He's looking right at the viewer. I'm going to put while I'm up here, I'm going to do a little kind of scars around his teeth. A lot of times you see sharks with scars around their teeth, like if anything was fighting as they were going down his mouth or whatever. So there he is there. He's coming together. And now I'm going to do his seaweed. So you don't have to do a seaweed beard. You don't even have to have a beard. You could give him a mustache if you wanted to. You could give him a spiky beard, a big poofy beard, but I'm going to give him seaweed. So I'm going to do a little bit, I like to do a little bit of some gross things. And seaweed comes in all shapes and sizes, and maybe he's got a few different kinds in his beard. You could have some barnacles coming off them. You have seaweed with some leaves, or just that kind of snake-like kind of look. Have a little snail in there. There we go. Just kind of take your time with this part. Kind of fun, just kind of relaxing, just to chill and draw the details. See, that's his seaweed beard. Looking pretty good. Cool. Looking pretty mean so far. So I'm gonna do, let's see, I haven't really worked this out, what he's gonna be doing here with this arm, but okay. And draw his two arms. And I'm gonna give him like kind of wristbands, maybe that's been wrapped up and ripped, maybe, on both of his. So I do these curved lines. If I'm doing something around something, I want to do a curved line around it, so it shows that it's got depth. And, it's not just a flat shape. So his arms are round, or circular. So you can, do it that way. Let's see here. We're going to do just a regular hand here. And I don't know what a regular pirate shark hand looks like, but something like that maybe. And then I think over here, a lot of pirates have hooks, don't they? Because they lost them in battle, or typically a shark ate them or something. But maybe this guy's got, you could do something funnier. You could do he's got all his cutlery on here. So he's got a fork and a spoon and a butter knife. He doesn't need too many weapons. He's got his teeth there. So he's all ready for dinner if it ever comes. But you can do it your own. You can do it your own design on whatever. But you can add scars on him. This is the fun bit. You can kind of build it up slowly. Pirates have tattoos, so maybe he's got a big heart tattoo on there, or that says mom on there, or a lot of times they have anchors, whatever you want. So let's draw his kind of belt here. I'm thinking it's kind of a Santa Claus belt, but that's all right. It can be a pirate belt too. So he's got this sword in here, but I don't know what he would make his sword out of. You could do like a coral sword, or something totally random that's not sea life. It could be I'm going to do a sword made out of cheese. For some reason, it's just going to be a cheese sword. Dun, dun, dun. Put some circles in there. Whoa, cheese sword. Last video I did, the character had a spatula of doom. So I'm getting big with my kitchen utensils and food here. And he's gonna put on some, he's got some big old pirate pants on, pirate trousers. And this is, you can do your own design on them, so a lot of times they wore like really flamboyant colors or patterns, or, sometimes they're all patched up because, there's not a lot of things, not a lot of pirate shops probably around. So you can do multiple patches or designs on these trousers there. So I'm just gonna do some stripes. And you can try to follow the shape of the wrinkles if you can. So there we go. And then I'm gonna give him some big old pirate boots. And again, maybe these have like some sort of sea life on them. Maybe there's a sea star on one, some more barnacles. Maybe this one's just got like one of those fish that lay in the sea floor, maybe like a flounder, just laying there. Now this looks like a mini dolphin, but maybe just kind of hanging out there on one foot. Okay, coming around. Let's see. So let's do I was going to do like a crab or, little crustacean guy on his shoulder. And crabs are kind of, again, like to their bodies, they're all come in different shapes and sizes, but a very cartoony way of doing it is, draw a kind of American football shape body. And let's see here. I'm just going to give him a big mouth. He's going, maybe he's, I'm going to give him some little feet hanging off here. And his little claw here. His little claw. He's holding up a little sword. And you've got claw. Crabs usually have like one big claw and one small one, but I ran out of room there, so maybe he's got a little bandana on his head. But you can make them however you want, really. So, and this is the fun part now. Now you can really decide, like, what's his story? What is he on a pirate ship? What's a pirate ship's name? What does it look like? What does his crew look like? What does he want to get off of ships? Maybe he's just trying to get all humans off the sea. I'm going to give him, a lot of time pirate hats have a skull on it, but let's give him a fish skeleton design. So just a head and some rib bones and a tail, and then you can really, I'm not going to do color in this video, but I will be doing some color videos soon, so keep checking back for that. And I'm also going to be doing lots of tips and tricks about, how I learned how to draw. I was always drawing when from a very young age, and every artist has their own way of doing things, and there's really no right or wrong way. If you look at all the different artists you study at school, everyone's got their own way of looking at the world. So keep on checking back on my channel. I'm going to be doing little shorter videos about tips and tricks. I'm going to do some smoke coming out here, so maybe just freshly done. But there's Captain pirate shark guy. You can name him whatever you want. Captain Chumbeard, Captain Slimebeard, something like that. But here's mine. I hope you enjoyed it and you drew along. Please send me your designs. I'd love to see them. And, you know, leave me any suggestions, see what you think. I'm just starting doing this, and I really want to hear your thoughts, what you think about it all. So thanks so much. Bye.